Hi guys, welcome down to Quest Golf Studio here in Lytham with my good friend Rob Potter, mid-handicap tester. We've just done the Ping G driver, so if you want to go and see that, Rob testing it, go and check it out on my channel. And now we're moving quickly into the TaylorMade M1 driver. You ready for this? Actually, is TaylorMade ready for this? Hit me, what do you think?
Why? Really?
So what's your first instant opinion on this driver?
Oh, Jesus. It's like looking at a zebra crossing.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
If you're in the UK, it's a zebra crossing. There's no.
Or if you're in the US, a zebra crossing.
Zebra crossing. Yeah,
So you're not a big fan of the white and black?
No, all right. It's contrast. It's better than having a completely chav driver that's like this is now on an Asbo.
A definition as well for chav. We have to put like a list of links underneath to describe
Rob's analogies.
Yeah, chav is wow.
Just Google Jeremy Kyle and you'll find chav all day long.
Okay, so you think it looks better than the fully white driver,
yeah,
but you're not convinced.
No, not convinced. The contrast of it is quite nice. It's quite interesting, to be fair. I would love this TaylorMade if you would finally just bring it all out in the composite crown, the whole cover in that.
Okay.
That looked great. That would look absolutely brilliant. It looked discreet. It would look nice. It's a bit shiny. It's nice.
Okay.
I think it looked good. Anyway.
So to fill you in, it is obviously half and half, multi-material. The back is carbon. They've stripped all that weight. You're going to hear this in every single review we do this time. Okay. Everyone's stripping weight from the crown. Yeah. Everyone's sticking it in the bottom. Yeah. And then TaylorMade have brought in the T-track where you can move the weight, fade and draw, and you can move it front to back. Obviously making it forgiving or unforgiving, and you can make it fade or draw biased. It's still adjustable in the neck. We've moved this up just above 10.5 degrees. I think it sits at like 10.75 degrees in this driver. Yeah. And I've stuck it in a regular Kuru cage flex shaft. Apart from that, that is pretty much it. We've got the weight in the middle, so not fade or draw, middle and right at the back. Exactly the same setting as I have it, because this is actually my driver head. This is the 460 version, so the big head as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what the proof in the pudding is. So give it a whack.
Okay, let's give it a slap.
It'd be interesting to see because I know obviously they brought now in the M2 as well, which we might review. We'll see because there's not much difference to this apart from you can't adjust it.
I feel scared trying to swing it back. It's going white, black, white, black. It's like looking at a nun in a blender. It's bizarre. Oh, I do not like that.
I'd love it if this went 250 odd yards. Nice performing shot.
It's nice performing shot. Yeah, it does.
You nearly said you hated that on the downswing.
Yeah, I was.
Let's go again.
I was just, it's...
So, ridiculously low spin, 1400 spin. That was just to give you a bit of an idea, that was a very high toey strike. Not optimum, not at all. No. Just under 230 yards carry. Rob, on a good hit, healthy hit, is about 230 carries. That was just underneath that mark.
I'm spacing out when I'm going back with that.
You're not a big fan of the look of that, are you?
God, Jesus.
Stop calling my driver.
Sorry, baby. See, it's this whole slide rule crap I don't like neither. You're tempting destruction for amateurs again.
So a minute ago, I've just asked Rob to swap the shaft on a driver. Wow, that was
yes.
Yeah, that was quite an episode there.
I killed it almost.
It literally destroyed it. And Rob was like, "This is. You know what? This is why they shouldn't do adjustable drivers. This is because he literally took everything apart. It was like he was cleaning a rifle. You took every single inch of it apart to try and put it back together.
This is my rifle. There is only one. You know, it's just, I went full metal jacket on it. But
let's give it another go.
You're tempting so much problems. I'm going to grunt this one now.
That sounded lovely.
That sounded lovely.
I think it's got a very different noise off this driver.
It has. It's
certainly comparing it straight to the Ping G that we've just tried.
There's nothing to it. In terms
of noise, sound? You think it's similar?
No. In terms of being similar, no, it's not similar at all. There's a nothingness from the head.
It sounds to me when you've hit it in the certain part of the face, it sounds a good kind of description. It sounds quite hollow, I think.
Yeah.
It's almost as if as soon as you hit it in the higher side of the face, and you get that one that just spins which comes out with no spin, it just sounds like you've just hit it with I mean, they call it an unmetal wood. It sounds like you're not hitting metal. It does sound like you're hitting some level of plasticky kind of material. I don't know how to describe
Breeze
it.
block. It's like a boom. It's like a boom. It's
Breeze
just,
block.
yeah.
I love it.
It's like
Let's
the
go again.
nonce of drivers. Like, McFly, you know, it's kind of one of them moments. Just the way I saw it anyway.
Brilliant.
What do I know?
This is why we love you, Robbo. This is why we love you. Smashed it.
Just a little bit. That's a bit high off the face.
That's the big high, low spinner. It's not actually travelled that far, considering.
No, it's not, to be fair. I almost missed that, though. It almost popped up and popped straight back down.
You're not ruining my drive.
No, I didn't. No.
Let's have another go. So that's quite a short one.
Yeah.
Very, very high launch, but just didn't seem to come out with any real distance on that one.
No. It was,
You're not getting on with this one,
no,
if I'm dead honest with you.
Like I said, it's just... All right, I'm not following the driver head with my eyes. But
Is that what you feel like it does?
Yeah, it does. With the white driver, when we tested the white driver, we tested the aero burner, and the 15 as well, the R15. You notice it. You see, as it's going back in your thing. I'm not following it with my eyes, but you notice it. It's going.
Yeah.
And even now, it's going, and I'm noticing it. And there's, of course, as you take it away.
I must admit, when you're saying that, when you're actually saying that, I can get what you sense. It's almost like the sparkler effect.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And you're holding the sparkler and you can draw your name.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like that. As Rob's taking the club away, he's saying it's almost catching his eye.
Yeah. I just...
Hit me one more, and then I want to quiz you on the price of this driver.
Oh, I'm going to get angry at this
to
as well,
really get you going, yeah.
I'm going to really...
Now just
I have
come on.
anger management issues. I
I can see that right now.
Jesus. He's meant to love me.
Always.
I'm not getting on with it.
But they were for
Crap shots.
You just crap results, bad results, should we say? Not
Bad. Sorry.
bad results.
My bad.
But not particularly bad hits.
No.
I wouldn't say. I thought you hit them somewhere near regulation. Right. We'll come and look at the figures in a minute. Right now.
Okay.
This is. Well, I don't know anything else, and unless you go something a bit more exotic and extreme. Mainstream manufacturers, this is the most expensive driver that's currently out in the market.
Doesn't surprise me.
It's over, well, when it came out, I don't know what price it is now. It came in over £400. So dollars-wise, I don't know what the conversion is, and I don't know if it's different in different countries, but here in England, it came out over £400. Talk to me.
Can I?
Do what you want.
Right. I've said this umpteen times.
Just watch your mic, that's the only thing.
Yeah, sorry. I've said this many times. Every manufacturer is becoming guilty of this. Even the particular manufacturer that I love, right? They're getting the same. They're bringing too much stuff out too often for the likes of us amateurs that are going out and spending hard-earned crust on it. You've got golf shops that are doing finance on these golf clubs, so you might take this out on an 18-month finance package, and then in 6 months' time, a brand new driver that is the best thing since sliced bread has come out again. You're taking the mickey out of us. Pack it in. This is getting really frustrating. Callaway was guilty of it a long, long time ago with the great, stupid, ridiculously big Bertha. That came out at £300-400 back in the mid-90s.
Well, no, in fact, going back on price then, when the Callaway ERC came out, that, if I remember correctly, that was like £500.
Yeah.
That was ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, £500. And that was back in those days. And
with the trampoline face.
In that 15 years period, economy rates and all that kind of jazz, don't go into politics, but this now is even more expensive than what that was back then, based on how the UK money is going.
So what do obviously you as a very, very keen golfer and speaks as a very kind of typical golf consumer, male, middle-aged, middle handicap, you know, do you personally feel, and I think you're dead right, certain manufacturers are better than others, but they bring out a lot of gear.
Yeah, they do.
And some manufacturers bring it out in a subtle way and kind of maybe don't brand it up as being however many yards further and all this, but they still bring out products quite a lot. I think they've got to, because they feel like stuff is being created that is better. But I think sometimes there's certain golf clubs that come out. You think, did that really need to come out?
It's business, unfortunately.
Of course it is. And we know, deep down, we know that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not rocket science. It's hardly rocket science, but it's still taking the mickey out of the consumer. And I'm sorry, but it's not right. It's really not right.
And this is talking for every manufacturer. This is not. We're not aiming this at TaylorMade. This is
every manufacturer. It's just that TaylorMade was classed as the guilty ones right at the start.
But then you've got...
And then everybody else did the catch-up because they felt they had
Callaway have caught up pretty quick.
Callaway's done it. Callaway brought out 7 different drivers in the last calendar year.
Scary.
You've
had to do a lot of adverts.
Exactly. There you go.
So let's have a quick look. We went off a bit tandem there. We went off a bit of tandem. Right. Just very quickly, give you some distances because it's nowhere near as good as Optimum where we'd like it to be. 215 average carry distance, 237 total distance. The spin rate was quite low, spinning at 2,000. Whether we needed to inject a bit more loft, we wanted to set everything the same at 10.5 and around about. I think visually, as soon as you don't like the look of a golf club, it won't particularly perform for you, and that's sometimes how golfers work. Sometimes, of course it is. If you look at a golf club that you don't like the look of, it does not work for you for love for money as much as you may want it to. Quick conclusion and quick Rob's rating. And I can't wait to get you started on this bad boy. Come on, give me a conclusion first.
All right, conclusion of it. I just think it's no, it's not right. Like I said, I don't like any of it. I hate everything about it. I really don't like it.
Rob's rating?
7.
That's quite strong still.
It's quite strong, but all right, if I said 5, no, I don't. 7 because for some people it's going to work for them. You know, they'll like the slide wheel technology.
Rob's rating. Give me Rob's rating. I don't want anyone else's.
All right, we'll go in and we'll give it a 6.
Okay. So guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy Rob's opinion on things. I absolutely love it, and I know a lot of you do. Comment down below. Rob will jump on there and reply to as much as he can because he is amazing at that.
I'm going to get beasted for this.
What about this bad boy? So we're going to move on to now, and don't... Rob, there's 3 of them. We're going to now move into the Nike drivers. Stay tuned, lots to come. Do subscribe to my channel, do go and follow Rob on Twitter, and then check us back out soon when we're going to be hitting these rascals.
I'm going to get beasted out of that.
Stay tuned, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.